Hey, welcome back. We're spending the next 31 days talking about everything you need to know about music production. Today is day 18 and we're talking about panning. Now, we as humans take external sensory stimuli and use that to learn about the spaces around us, whether they're big or small, whether they're far or close, or whether it's left or right. In relation to us, of course. Panning is a term for moving a sound around left or right in the stereo field, or more directions than that, but we'll talk about that in a second. Panning is a tool used by producers to create space in the mix, but also to give a sense of physical space. Doing it is as simple as taking the pan knob and turning it left or right. It really is that easy. Moving instruments around is a great way to create width in a mix, but you should be careful because some instruments do lend themselves better in the middle. Instruments like the kick drum, vocals, snare drums, those things probably should stay in the middle, but hi-hats, guitars, maybe some synths, background vocals, stuff like that, those can be wherever you want them to be. It can also be a tool to add some interest into a track, like how Charlie Puth did with his song Left and Right. Also, quick side note, you can actually hear panning on your phone. You just have to turn it sideways. See, watch this. Left, right. Cool, right? Anyway, panning technology has gotten so good that we now have a new standard called Dolby Atmos, which is, simply put, panning to the extreme. Atmos allows for fully spatialized mixes, allowing sounds to be not only left and right, but top and bottom and front and back. Logic Pro actually does allow for spatial mixes natively, so if you're interested in getting into it, maybe Logic is something to look into for you. But I will say this is way above the needs of a beginner, and to my knowledge, you do need like a specialized studio space to be able to utilize it to its fullest potential. By now, I'm sure you figured out we can spend a lot of time throwing sounds all over the stereo field. We can make them as big or small as we want, and we can control the spatial relationship between them all. But there's still some more we can talk about, like controlling the tone. So how about next time we talk about a little tool called compression? See you then.